What's going on, you guys, and good morning for those of you that celebrate on Sunday or just, are happy you wake up another day and get to be out with the sun still shining and things are good. So, overall, welcome to another edition of Raiders Latest News. Sorry, we're not doing the office today. We're doing it in our on a nice couch, nice leathery couch. Sucks when the wintertime when it gets cold, but it is what it is. Anyway, so in our latest Raiders news segment, or Silly Songs with Larry, Veggie Tales, those of you that know, we've got a couple things to cover. So first off, obviously, yes, the Detroit Lions were upset by the Commanders yesterday. We were elated, and we put out one of our reactions. If you want to see our reaction to the game from the other night, just let us know. We'll put it in the comment section down below. But it was fantastic to see the Lions lose. But caveat to that is, yes, Ben Johnson, I think overall did a good job. There were some calls that were a little bit questionable, but I would rather him trying things out as opposed to forcing things, which, again, I think that you would rather have that. But a couple of different things going on here for Raiders' latest news. Obviously, the Ben Johnson scenario, he is still going to be a favorite to be or he should be a favorite to be offered by the Raiders, at least to be their new head coach. I think it would make a lot of sense. But also Lance Newmark. Yeah, great, Colton. He is according to Sports Illustrated, he's the favorite to be their new GM, which I think would make some sense. Now, to be perfectly honest with you, I think this is going to be a long process. But I think it's going to be something that we're just going to monitor. And yes, Lance Newmark is the GM, or the assistant GM, excuse me, for the Washington Commanders, who just beat the Lions. So I think it'd be kind of funny when you think about Newmark, who just beat Ben Johnson, and then Ben Johnson teaming up to now be the general manager and head coach, respectively, of the Las Vegas Raiders. So I think it would be freaking awesome. And I would absolutely love it. So just kind of the latest on that, Newmark being kind of the favorite to be his GM, which I would not have a problem with. Also, it was also kind of funny. Multiple outlets came out with this, that Tom Brady did not mention Ben Johnson during the broadcast, which was kind of funny. And so I was kind of interesting to see that. But also the Raiders, speaking of new news, the Raiders are going to hold second interviews with GM interviews, that is, with Brandon Brown, who is the assistant GM of the New York Giants, as well as Chad Alexander, who's the assistant GM of the Los Angeles Chargers. So continues to heat up here, especially for second interviews and everything. And if they went with either, I would not have a problem with either one at this point. Again, now with Newmark being kind of thrown into this, I think that this is it's heating up, that this is going to be the best scenario for the Raiders, because they're getting a lot of guys in, they're hearing from everybody, and I think that Tom Brady is being an absolutely huge part of that. And so that's one thing. And like we said, there's going to be a lot of different things that happen throughout this offseason, but you see Ben Johnson and the Lions lose last night. I think that's going to really expedite this process and make things a lot quicker here. So we hopefully should be hearing a lot of good things coming out of the Ben Johnson hiring sweepstakes over the next however long. Hopefully in the next 24 to 48 hours, we really start to see something that's happening here. And so, but the Raiders are going to be one of those teams that it seems like they're taking their time. They're interviewing a lot of prospects, which is good for them, because they're going to be really taking a serious look at this. So Ben Johnson, like we said, losing last night, which sucks, unless you're a Vikings fan, you're kind of happy about it. But Ben Johnson and his general manager to be determined, or maybe not Ben Johnson, who knows? Maybe there's another guys that really do sneak in for this job. Also, like we said, I think that Newmark could be a really big part to this, where you look at franchises that have done really big things, and what's really big with things with the Commanders right now, they got their quarterback. Their defense is vastly improved under the right head coach, and that's been kind of an issue for the Raiders. So do the Raiders look at Aaron Glenn? Do they look at some of these other guys that are they doing really good things? Maybe like the Baltimore Ravens on that side of things. Maybe they look at guys that have really done good things with the defensive side of the football. So definitely things we're going to be watching here as the Ben Johnson sweepstakes, hiring sweepstakes continue here. And the Raiders decide what they're going to do. So, but like we said, we'll continue to keep you updated with the latest and make sure that we bring you the Raiders' latest news, or the Silly Songs with Larry segments. We love you guys. So, but overall, let us know what you guys think about the Raiders' latest news. Maybe we missed something, but let us know. Let us know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below, and we'll see you on the next video.